Another day, another grind. This is from our Pick 9 beginner tournament, and it's the semifinals. And once again, Double with his arch enemy and friend Staunch TTV. And Staunch is on Empire, as you can see, right? And he has the Master Engineer and the Wonder of Ages, the land ship. Really interesting tech here. War wagons as well. And on the other side, a lot of riders. Empire Knights here. Free Company Militia for sure. And then we have on the other side, we have Zangors, of course. We have the Bray Shaman here. And Morgut the Shadow Gave. He has regeneration and poison attacks. That's maybe really interesting when it comes to fighting them here. And yeah, then you come with Razor Gore herds, another Centigore of Zinj over here, the other flank as well, and then yeah, a couple of chaff, even Ungo riders are here, so that's kind of what you get. And immediately the point is taken by the Zangors, and now the shooting starts against all those shielded units, and we have war wagons. They're doing great damage against those Zangors here, and I am now really interested to see what happens with the flanking, right? The flanking will be crucial here because, oh, you can see Empire Knight standing here protecting the flank. On the other side, we have the war wagons running rampart here, and nice charge by the Sons of Goros here. Really good surrounding here, so the war wagons can't run, and they are broken and destroyed. We have the Razor Gourd herds. They could engage maybe from the back line. And here, Master Engineer still on his tank, shooting in. We have Jade Wizard here into the melee fights, and the damage from the Master Engineer is really strong and is crunching up those gore herds here. Nice cast onto the swordsman. Free Company Militia is shooting in, and it looks like the front lines here are kind of, yeah, breaking down for the Beastmen. But the Beastmen are a very fast faction, so they can probably maneuver around. We have a heal going down here, I guess, on, and the Beastmen really destroying the landship. And I kind of like that he took the landship, right? You never know, and it can work because probably when you break a little bit of those leadership issues here with the Beastmen, and now we have it here. A nice volley of grenades coming from the skies, and they are, yep, they are broken, right? They are running. They don't want to be here anymore, and yep, a couple of Empire Knights here and the ship breaking into the next Ungur Spearman herd, and yeah, that is here. Sons of Goros, they're fighting the Spearmen. I don't know if you really want to do that. Like, I mean, they're anti-large, so why do you want to do that? Maybe move, yeah, move around. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, still the Beastmen are kind of yeah, kind of holding their line here. Free Company Militia is going down. We have those Razor Gore herds kind of going rampage, and Spearmen winning against Zangors. That's really interesting to see. But still, the point is not taken yet. Now the Beastmen are finally kind of, we're here to take it up, and they're doing it. The Master Engineer is probably really a problem for the Grey Herd, right? And the land ship's still here, getting healed by the, I think by the Jade Wizard, right? So, yeah, really good stuff here. When it comes to the overall battlefield, I would say that the Beastmen looking really good, really solid here. There is not much left when it comes to high HP units for the Empire, and there are only those really pesky ones like Master Engineer. The Jade Wizard is here, and other than that, I would say that the landship should probably be destroyed soon, right? Because those Ungor riders or raiders are shooting into the ship, and the ship will go down soon. If I would be one of those units here, I wouldn't stand there, right? We have a nice shot, and now the ship is coming. Yes. So now finally destroyed, and it looks like the Beastmen are victorious here. A lot of units still left. And let's fast forward here because we only have the Master Engineer. Other than that, you should probably just focus down everything else, and then this Master Engineer can't survive really. I would say even if it's unbreakable, you should probably be able to break him down, even though he has the point. No, the Beastmen have the point, so that is also kind of like a positive thing, and it's hard for the Master Engineer to take the point anyway. So yeah, let's fast forward once again. It's a little bit of a skirmish scuffle here, and yeah, kind of boring, so that's why we are just seeing, but there is not much damage left, right? You can't really destroy him. I would probably try to fight him with the hero, because the hero is the one with the poison attacks, right? So then, as you can see now, finally the Master Engineer is getting lower and lower in HP, and what a match, right? Fast forwarding, and it's still not done. So, but we already know what's happening, right? We know that the Empire can't come back even as the Master Engineer, and I would even say Stone should have probably surrendered, right? I'm not sure. You have a couple of units and you have to move them away. Yes, and there it is. So yeah, let's get into the value. So landship, really, yeah, I think okay-ish. I wouldn't say it's amazing or great. The war wagons were really a blunder here, so something that I don't expect from Staunch, but it happens, right? It happens. Then when it comes to the front line, like swordsman, really good thing here. The front line this time for the Empire was really valuable, right? So they fought the Beastmen valiantly, and then Jade Wizard, okay, but wow, Staunch with his Empire engineer here, really good stuff. On the other side, so we have a little bit of value on Morgor. He is kind of good with his poison attacks, so that pick was kind of crucial, I would say. Otherwise, I don't think that Dabulj can win, right? In these last couple of minutes of the fight. So other than that, we have the value really on those units here, Centigors and also Goros. But he won, he got the point, and let's get into the second match. And we are here now on the second match, and we still have the engineer here. Master Engineer is here, and as well as the wizard. What changed is way more mobility for the Empire, right? Staunch is picking more mobility, and a couple of anti-large, I would say anti-large. On the other side, Dabulj also reacting with harpies, so a little bit of, yeah, Vanguard flying deployment here. So, but he stays with Morgor. He really performed well, and that's why I would say that that pick should have stood there. Yeah, Outriders here, really good. Yeah, Master Engineer, as I said, we have Chaos Furies here, or Harpies. Sorry. You see, I'm still not very familiar with everything here. And then, yeah, flanking is going down immediately. We have the Minotaurs with great weapons, right? And on the other side, what is that here? Yeah, anti-large units. So his handgunners are protected by those units. And immediately crunching down those Zangors. Yes, they have shields. Yes, they have shields. But this is tough. Like, this is going down like crazy here, right? And the Minotaurs are going out, and now the Empire has to move a little bit backwards. They're moving like backwards and shooting, moving and shooting. That's a very common tactic when I know that from real warfare, right? So here, Butchers of Kalkengord, a really strong and amazing unit. I love them, but only because I performed once really well. And now, finally, Harpies moving in after quite some time. Everything is focused on the front lines here, and the Harpies can now feast really well on those handgunners here. I am just a little bit, yep, he is going for both handgunners, and those Harpies going down. Really juicy meat here for them, and they're crunching down those handgunners and the other units as well. So I don't know what's the best way. Do you still shoot into, yeah, he's doing a very interesting thing. He's standing with those halberdiers into those handgunners, and now those Harpies shouldn't go down there because it hurts crazy, right? Harpies here, they broke, as I can see here, those handgunners. Where are the handgunners now? Oh, no, they're gone. Oh no, they're here. So now, once again, Harpies going down, but this time Staunch reacting with the Pistoliers here. They shoot into the Harpies, but those Harpies are resistant and resilient. I didn't know that they could be so strong. And those Harpies here on the other side, they're supported by a couple of Zangors here, Goreherd also. So good stuff going down. We have the Butchers of Kalkengard. Where are they? The Goreherds here, Empire Knights, the Butchers. Butchers have been calling in, and we have a Spirit Leech here on the Steam Engineer tank guy. And nice bombardment here, but this is really good stuff. Those Minotaurs can't even break metal, I guess. You could see they're jumping behind him. We have the Jade Wizard fighting a little bit here against the Bray Shaman, so that's kind of like a wet noodle contest, I would say, right? But it looks once again that the Empire is kind of breaking down when it comes to frontline. They still have a couple of Pistoliers here, Riders, but everything else is kind of not in the position to fight the frontline of Beastmen here. So it is more about shooting, and trying to get as many casualties as possible. We have a Fate of Ibuna on the Empire Knights, and that is heavy damage. Each tick is taking them away. Now I finally see this spell in action, and I know for next time I have to take it as well. And I love how both players kind of teaching me how to use the heroes and lords, when to use the abilities, right? And yeah, Harpy still, there is one Harpy unit still online that is really good and can cause a lot of damage and confusion when it comes to flanking. But the point is for is taken by the Beastmen, and yeah, it doesn't look good. So the Empire really breaking down, and the game is done. So 2-0 for Dabulj. He performed really well on the Beastmen, and I didn't expect him, or didn't expect that the Beastmen can be that good and maybe even surprising. As you can see, there is not much value. Like, okay, you have one good great weapon, Minotaur. Other than that, the value is a little bit on those chaff units here. But when you get value on chaff unit, that means that like, it means something, right? In my opinion, it means that your team was kind of balanced, right? And you countered the enemy really well. When it comes to staunch, this time, yeah, Master Engineer compared to here, yeah, that was the heavy lifting from the for him. Then other than that, also once again, the value a little bit on those units here when it comes to chaff units, right? Then the handgunners, they try to withstand, but that's not enough, right? Harpy's engage was really good, right? Then we have Empire Knights, good points, Pistoliers, what is it? Yeah, Pistoliers, and then the Outriders. And I guess the Outriders are the ones that have a lot of value. So the Bulge is now in the finals, and we still have one semi-final match on the lower bracket. But for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.